Hi everyone. I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing for Valentine's. This is our holiday box, so I've been just filling it with different activities that they're going to be doing this week. I did not put this in the work boxes because we're reading the stories daily, and depending on what they want to do is what they pick, so I couldn't put it in there. So anyways, let me take some stuff out onto here and show you. Okay, so what I'm first showing you is the books we're going to be reading for the week. So he'll be reading A Cuddle for Claude, and this is about a little boy which is the bear, that waits for his mom to give him a cuddle. And every time he goes to ask his mom tells him, "Oh, well, go color for a second because I'm doing something." So it's a really good story. I read through it before I took it out of the library, so I do recommend this book. The next one is Arthur's Great Big Valentine, and this is for my first grader to read, so he'll be reading this one to his brother because it's kind of like an easy reader for him. And it's just about Arthur being mad at his friend and not doing Valentine's, and then feeling bad because he doesn't have Valentine's and everybody else did. And then we have The Day It Rained Hearts. And this one pretty much, I don't know what it's about. I just grabbed it because of the title, so we'll find out. So those are the three books that we have for reading for Valentine's. So one of our activities that we're going to do is, these are in baggies now because we haven't used them, but I will be putting them in the tray, and pretty much what they're going to be doing is just grabbing with, oh my god, I'm just going crazy. With the thongs, and then you just pretty much just placing them on the hearts, which this thing is kind of like tight. So he's pretty much just putting them on there. Him and his brother will just put them, I made 2 hearts, and once they get them on there, they'll say how many they have on there, and they get to have the candy. So it's just for him to, you know, work with this little cleepy thing. I don't know what you guys call it, but anyways, that's one of the activities. Another thing we're going to be doing is I made these little dollar bills in red because of Valentine's, and what I want to work with him is to make change. So I'll just grab, like, you know, a certain thing and just ask him for change and have him give me the change back. For my 4-year-old, I want him to know how many pennies are in a dollar, you know, dimes, quarters, up to the amount of quarters. So I'll be using actually real change, which is why I haven't put it in here. I don't want them losing it. But we're going to be working on change. We're going to be working on how much, you know, quarters are in each dollar bill, excuse me, dimes and nickels, etc. So that's what they'll be doing with this one. The next activity that I have is for my first grader, but my 4-year-old can actually do it. He's been joining in with his brother. And he just needs to pretty much go through the hearts for nouns. He'll pull out the little card and read and let me know if it's a noun or not. So that's what this activity is. The next activity is the mailbox. And the letters, for mailing letters. So what I'm going to have him do is take his spelling words and actually write them down himself. After he writes them down, he has to read it and just mail the letter. And that will be for my first grader. For my 4-year-old, I will write down his words, and he'll just have to read what the word is and then mail his letter. And after they're done, they get a lollipop if they get them all correct. So anyways, that's what that is. For this activity, this will be for my 4-year-old. It's his birthday, which is why I'm using the cupcakes. He has his birthday for Valentine's. So what I'm going to have him do is just roll his dice and just add his numbers together and tell me how much they are. And he can use the little cupcakes to do his quantities. So, like, you know, he got 6, he'll put 6 cupcakes plus 3, etc. So that's what he'll be doing. And if his brother wants to join in, then his brother can also join in to play with him. So that's it for this one. The last activities I have for Valentine's are the candy heart observations. And what they'll be doing is grabbing the candy hearts and They have to first predict if it's going to sink or float, and then drop it into water. So whatever the results are, my first grader will write it down here. Other than that, we have the candy heart observation for the experiment. So we'll drop candy hearts in water, soda, and vinegar, and the same quantity for each. And then they'll see what's happening. And I'm going to wait about 20 minutes or so to give it time. And then they'll check what happened to each liquid. And they will, I'm going to have my 4-year-old draw what went on in each. And then I'm going to have my first grader actually write down what happened to the candy hearts. And this idea is from the Teacher Pay Teachers. I was looking for Valentine stuff to do, and found these for free. So if you would like to know where it came from, just let me know and I'll try to put the link. Anyways, that's what I have for the holiday for Valentine's, and they just pretty much pick whatever they want to do for the day. So thanks for watching.